In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create filters in Excel. We will go from a plain list of data to a view that shows only the rows you actually need. Start by opening your Excel worksheet. Once the file loads, you should see your data laid out in rows and columns on the grid. If you have several sheets, make sure the correct worksheet tab is selected at the bottom before you continue. Next, make sure your data has column headers. These are the labels in the first row, like date, name, or amount. If the top row looks blank or repeats real data instead of labels, filters will still appear, but the drop-down names will be confusing. A clear header row helps you know exactly which column you are filtering later. Now select any cell within your data range, or if you prefer, select the entire range. Clicking inside the data block is usually enough, as Excel will detect the surrounding cells as one table. A quick tip here: avoid selecting a total row at the very bottom, because totals can also be hidden when filters are applied. From there, go to the Data tab. You will find it along the ribbon at the top of the Excel window, between other tabs like Home and Formulas. When you click Data, the ribbon changes and shows tools for working with lists, connections, and analysis. On the Data tab, click Filter in the Sort and Filter group. This button has a small funnel icon. The moment you click it, Excel turns filtering on for the current region of data. You do not need to save anything for this change to take effect. Drop-down arrows will appear in each column header. Each arrow sits on the right side of the header cell. If you do not see arrows on a particular column, usually that column is not part of the continuous data area, maybe because of an empty row or column break. Now click the filter arrow in the column you want to filter. A small menu opens under that header. This menu controls which values in that column are allowed to remain visible in your list. Choose what kind of filter you want. You can select or clear specific values by ticking or unticking the boxes in the list. You can use the search box to quickly find values when the list is long, which is very helpful on large data sets. Or you can choose text filters, number filters, or date filters for advanced filtering, like greater than a certain number or between two dates. After choosing, click OK to apply the filter. Only rows matching your criteria will be displayed, and the row numbers on the left will show gaps where rows are hidden. You can also filter more than one column at the same time. For example, you could filter the department column to show sales, and then filter the region column to show East. Excel will display only rows that meet both conditions together, so every visible row will be a sales record from the East region. When multiple filters are active, you will see a small filter icon on each filtered header. To clear a filter from one column, click the filter arrow again. This time, choose Clear Filter From, followed by the column name that appears in the menu. You will see all the values for that column return, while filters on other columns remain in place. To remove all filters at once, go to the Data tab again. Then click Filter to turn filtering off. All drop-down arrows disappear, and every hidden row becomes visible again immediately. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-Shift-L to turn filters on or off for the selected data range. This shortcut is handy when you work with filters daily and want a faster toggle than reaching for the mouse. You have now learned how to create filters in Excel, use them on one or several columns, and clear them when you are done. If this helped you slice through your data more easily, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more quick Excel walkthroughs like this.